Hey, all you assholes, come and listen to us. It's the Keith and the Girl Show.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Stanhope, you're on Keith and the Girl. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. Big fan, let me tell you right off the bat. You're in Kansas right now, right?
Yeah, Overland Park.
Now, you're saying it like that, but you have your couple next tour dates, Kentucky, Michigan, Tennessee. Now you moved to Arizona, and I got to ask, why?
Why the move to Arizona?
Yeah, how do you get sick? How do you get bored with California, and you're not going to get bored in a ghost town?
It wasn't so much boredom. LA is just a horrible existence. And the only reason I was living there was, for money, for television stuff that I don't even really want to do.
Really? Hi, by the way, I'm the girl.
Hi, the girl.
Hello.
How are you?
All right. How's it
Yeah,
going?
and Bisbee's it's a great town. It's all kind of a hippie, stoner artist community. I don't know what preconceived notions you have about it, but it's a cool town.
Well, we know that it's been called a ghost town. So,
We just picture a guy, that just seems, drunk and high and, filled with hooker love, would need a city,
a city with hookers.
Well, you get plenty of that on the road.
Oh, right.
A fallback situation that's completely opposite of your daily grind.
Now, when you say you don't want, you don't need bigger TV shows and stuff, and I think your stand-up stuff is, so much better than anything they would allow, on TV, even, basic cable. But, what was my fucking question? Well, when you do something like Montreal, Comedy Festival, what is the point? Do you know what I mean?
There was no point. I got talked into it by my manager.
All right. That's a simple answer.
Festivals are fun. I just did Vancouver, and I had a blast there. It's fun because you get to hang out with decent comics, and you get to work with decent comics when you're on the road.
It's not saturated at this point with people just trying to make it, but they kind of suck, but they just have to fill in the festival?
Well, anyone who is knowledgeable at all, as far as a comic up there, knows that there's very little it's going to accomplish. As far as, there's no more sitcom deals being spilled out.
Oh, wow. All right.
So, I mean, have fun, and the shows are great. The audiences are great. So,
I wanted to ask you about this.
In Lexington, Kentucky, or whatever, chances are, the comics that you work with are usually local guys that can afford to, work for $300 a week.
Right.
It's not like you're not hanging around with your peers.
When you did the Insomniac tour, right, and now that's coming on Comedy Central, but it looks like instead of you, at least for this taping, is Dane Cook. Did he take your place in the tour? Did he just happen to be there that day?
I only did like 3 nights on the tour.
Okay.
Most of it was just Attell and Sean Rouse, and he'd have friends come in and do sets when he could. But Dane Cook only did the one night that they filmed.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Oh.
I want to ask you this, because I honestly can't make up my mind. He blew me away at first, then maybe because, I see these comics over and over again, so it's my own fault, but I get sick of the same material that, you did on Leto, and then you did it on Letterman. I feel like they're lying to me sometimes. So maybe it's my,
Yeah, it's kind of a fraudulent business.
Right. And I have to make peace with that, I understand.
He doesn't make peace with it. He gets mad at comics for doing their, obviously everyone has their really, really, really great material, and they want to put that on TV because that's their one chance. And he will just get mad. He's like, I already saw this joke. I already know this joke. But he's one of the few people, I think, that has every single person's album, every comedian's album. He's memorized everything. We finish a show, and he's like, I know what comedian we can put on or something. He just knows everything about comedians, and I don't think everybody has that kind of knowledge about it. That's why you know all the material.
I'm just saying.
Well, it's really, it's not a art form that's...
I think what really bothers me is, when the comic laughs at their own joke, like they made it up the first time. Like,
They
Drew Carey's a big person that does that. Yeah.
They fake stumbling on a word.
Right, right. And it's always the same stumbly word.
Yeah, no, this is, I mean, and there's people who, 20 years on the road that they still do the exact same act verbatim every single night, and I would want to kill myself.
Right. Maybe that's...
like being a telemarketer at that point, just reading a pitch.
Right.
Speaking of which, weren't you, was he a telemarketer,
Yeah.
or what was he doing?
I understand, what, since 18 to 23, did I read right? You were a telemarketer at one of those boiler rooms?
Actually, a lot of those boiler rooms.
How did
Not
you...
a lot of job longevity in that business.
How do you live with yourself? Like, I understand, I don't know, like, some people, like, they should know better, but I could see being young and you calling me and being taken. That didn't bother you at all?
No, it never really did for some reason.
All right.
This from a man who shit in somebody's milkshake and watched him drink it. Nice, Keith.
Be nicer to people at waiter jobs. Okay, so getting back to Dane Cook, he's in that movie Waiting. But anyway, I couldn't. So he blew me away. Then I keep seeing him, and and then I get his new CD, and it's not as edgy as a Doug Stanhope or whoever. I can't make up my mind about Dane Cook. So my question is, Doug Stanhope, do we like Dane Cook?
Dane Cook is my comedy nemesis.
No.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, very nice. Please explain.
It actually started with the San Francisco comedy competition.
Okay.
And he was, what's his, Barry Katz is his manager. He's like this really seedy tool guy in the industry. Just like creepy guy.
All right.
Legendary creepy guy. And I saw him at the Improv. He goes, yeah, you're doing the comedy festival. My guy's doing it. You want to bet prize money?
What?
You want to bet what?
So I get there, and it's the first. It runs like 3 weeks, and this is the first night. Me and Hitberger are doing it together, and we neither of us even came in the top 5. And Dane Cook came in second or something,
right.
And we're all immediately pissed off. Well, this thing sucks, and we're gonna quit. And, and we're getting hammered, and I walk past Barry Katz at the bar, and he goes, "Aren't you glad you didn't bet me prize money right now?" And I go, "Fuck you! I'll bet you $100 right now. I'll win this entire thing, regardless of your guy." And it turned into the whole 3 weeks. It was me and him neck and neck the whole way, and I won, and he came in second. And it took me a year of busting that guy's balls to get my $100. One time I had my mother go up to him at the Improv. "Oh, my son, $60. I only got $20 on me. I'll take it."
Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
But that doesn't seem like
I
it's...
personally have nothing against Dane Cook, but he's always been my comedy nemesis. I get named for top 10 comics to watch or something, and then he's right next to me. He's one of the other ones. For the Man Show.
So Barry Katz is...
He was down to me and him.
Oh, really? I can't picture him doing the Man Show. However, I do have to say, I couldn't picture you or Joe Rogan doing the Man Show.
I think he won that one.